just about set to go. So here's the lefty, Trevor Rogers. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. Even one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
One-two now. And one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Number 22 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third. He'll score, and the Angels take the lead. 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Out in second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss, and that's the third out. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And he deals. That one outside, ball 1. Righty to the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Here comes the pitch. That one misses. 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missing inside. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele moves under it. And it's caught for the out. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Left-hand batter waits. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Zach Neto. There's a strike. Rogers, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next pitch is downstairs. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Back up the... Oh, that got him! Now the throw to first on the run. 1 out in second. And now the hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. The throw in. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now the lefty. That misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Got him. Now 2 away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. And that one missing low. And that skips into dirt. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And now the count filled up 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 1. Back here in Baltimore, here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The right-hander back to work. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, that's that stuff right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and he's out at first. One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Samuel Becerra. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Fouled off. He was late. To short, dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Samuel Becerra with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth.
So up next, Colton Cowser. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 1-1.
Couldn't have timed it out any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
At the plate, Jordan Westburg swings through that one for strike 1.
All ones are down.
Becerra at second. Cowser on at first with 2 down. Up and in. And 1-1. Got him swinging. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
0-1.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And here it comes. Pitch
Ball
misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way inside. The wind of the pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
We got full count.
It's a leadoff walk. And that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Shadowell takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. Runner at first. The pitch out there. 1 out.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you're committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Number 22 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Liner, base hit. Darno around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Here's Trout. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. On the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay, not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Here's Joe Adell.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Soriano back to work. That one fouled off.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Double play ball to second. Moore to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And there's a foul ball. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. Now 1-2. The Halos up by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check on the runner. Henderson back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2.
Excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. That's inside. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now Samuel Becerra. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, two down.
Nope,
Good eye right there.
1-1.
The 1-1. In the air, left field. And that ends the inning. Baltimore with a two-run shot this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Doubled his first time up. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Strike one. There's a swing and a drive. Long run. Won't catch this one. It's down for a hit. One gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Pitch
Ball
misses,
one, no strike.
and that is ball one. And there's the strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. No runs. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a pitch.
That's
Close
a ball.
one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Jeremiah Jackson with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now here is Colton Cowser. One. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The 0-2 stays alive. Jackson aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended. But of course, that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Adele moving back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
Here's the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees. Hard hit right side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels 2. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. First pitch not close. Moncada in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kicks and fires.
Ball one.
The Orioles leading by a run. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Into center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Yeah. Everything came together for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
In the air, left side, and there's one down.
That was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Number 22 stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is down low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hard hit, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Here's Mike Trout. In there at the knees for a strike. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swung on, belted. Jackson going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-3. So first. And second with 2 outs. Here's a big power threat. Joe Adell. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
This one in the air. Gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs. And next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward. He's already homered here in this one. Out there to center. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. 5 innings complete. All tied 3-3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto.
1-0.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. Here's the pitch.
6-5 the final here today as the Orioles win this one for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. And stepping in for Boston.
First base.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got Game 1 of the National League Division Series. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. There's the strike to the knees. So we're off and running in Game 1. And a foul ball. So 2 strikes on Tatis. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Foul ball there. And Sale deals. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Manny Machado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
One ball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right field. Ronald
The pitch.
Acuna Jr.
Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Sizing this one up. Corrals it. One up, one down. And next for Atlanta, Bolden. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And he grounds one back up the middle. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. 2 outs. And that's in the dirt. 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Sends it over to Sheets. And Albies is retired. And that is the inning. End of the first from Truist. Back here in Atlanta. New inning getting started. Now the batter now, Jackson Merrill. That one missed. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
It really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
That just misses. And that's ball 3. Sale ready. And it's ball.